Hello, everyone. Welcome to TongueFungus. This is going to be our new vlog, network, blog state.
Hello there. Welcome to TongueFungus, and we are your hosts, Matt and
Niko.
Niko. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about breakfast.
So you're wondering, what could be debated about?
What could we be speaking about with breakfast?
What could be debated about breakfast? Contrary, two fat dudes are sitting in a chair, and you don't even know, you can't even see this right now, but my chair is broken, okay? And it's from eating all this breakfast.
There's so many things that could be debated about with breakfast,
Like
the flavors, the seasonings, the fact that what they feed you in fast food spots isn't really breakfast.
the textures,
The texture. I didn't even think of that.
the textures, the saltiness, the sweetness, the savoriness.
Okay. Let's just get into it.
So, for instance, me, all right, I'm a meat and potatoes type of man.
He's
That's
a white
who I
man.
am. I know somebody, they just like sweet. They like pancakes with syrup on top, all that. Butter melted in between the slits and crevices of pancakes, all right? I love home fries. I love hash browns. I love maple sausage, all that type of stuff. Caesar, on the other hand.
I like my food. I like it like a complex personality. I want adobo. I want sazon. I want olive oil. I just want it to have personality. And that's where it ends.
And that's the thing. That's the debate. You may not think that breakfast is a big thing, but it's the most important meal of the day. Absolutely describes what type of person, what type of personality each of us are. Just recently, I like coffee. And I like coffee like how I like my women. How's that?
Dark?
Colombian. And what I like to do with my coffee is I like extra sugar, extra cream. Let me take that back real quick. I have a Jamaican wife, and I just don't want her to see this on YouTube. So, I like it black.
Oh my God.
Don't cut it. Let it keep running. So Niko comes, right? Normally, when me and Niko plan to hang out, right, through the day, he says he comes early, and then something happens, and he comes later. He actually came early that day. I didn't know what time he was coming. I just woke up, just hopped out the shower, and I was just about to make some breakfast. I had eggs. I had beef bacon. I had hash browns up in my fridge. I was ready to throw down, my friend. I had some bread up in there. I was going to make some toast. Caesar arrives to my house, and he tells me
We had to leave immediately. I had other things I had to do that day. It was one of the only days off I had from work, so I wanted to spend time with the family. I thought we had food in the house. Before I left, there was a box of sausages and there were eggs.
he guaranteed me that he was going to have breakfast in his house.
Honestly, in my mind, that there would be breakfast in there.
We drive to his house. As soon as we walk in, I said, "Oh, hey, Cheryl. Hi, little kids." I opened the fridge to find out that there was no breakfast food at all in the house. Nothing. And Caesar was like, "Well, Cheryl, what happened to the breakfast?"
And what was explained was they made it while I was out. It was cooked while we were gone. Before I left to come get you, there was breakfast there. There was a whole bunch of stuff. You could have had an immaculate breakfast. You could have had like a feast if you really wanted to.
I was angry. I guess Niko understood my anger, and he was like, "Listen, man, I feel bad. I kind of told you I was going to do this." So he drove me around to find breakfast, right? So he's like, "Yo, there's this one food truck. We're going to go to the food truck and, try to get some breakfast." So he drives me to the food truck, and to find out that
They just weren't serving breakfast anymore. There's a lot of complaining that keeps happening with this right here about all the blame going on Niko. He doesn't understand that the effort was made to get you breakfast. And throughout all that time, he's bitching about eggs, sausage, bacon, bread. He wants to go to the Spanish restaurant to get potato balls.
Hold on, no, hold on.
I'm not finished.
Listen,
I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
I'm not finished.
Finish.
This was only a minute after we left.
Number one.
I'm not finished. After we left the sandwich truck, he's like, "Oh, are they open? Let's go over there and let's get some potato balls and pastelitos." I offered to take him many places. I was like, "We keep looking, man. I want you to get your breakfast," because that's all he spoke about on the ride there were eggs and sausage. Now you can go.
Number one, that Spanish spot was your idea. Like, hey, they got potato balls over there. I'm willing to set aside the breakfast that you promised me.
No, that's
Listen,
my idea.
hold on. It's my turn. It's my turn to talk. You gonna cut me off now? I waited for you to talk. It's my turn, son. It's Matt's time to shine. So you drove me over there. I said, you know what? Potato balls and pastelillos will outweigh breakfast, okay? Any time of the day. So we go there. They ain't got no potato balls. Why don't you just go to my house? I got food in my house, man. So we go to his house just to find out he had frozen pizzas and all that. To end that story, I ended up being a hungry man and 2 slices of pizza. But you want to know why I was so angry? Breakfast is important to me. As a matter of fact, this is what I missed out on that day. Breakfast improves concentration and performance. Later on that day, we had a jam session with Dave, and I wasn't even there. You know why? You know why I wasn't mentally there? Because I didn't have no breakfast, because I couldn't concentrate.
You ate enough.
It doesn't matter. It improves concentration and performance. It gives you more strength and endurance to engage in physical activity. What is a physical activity that we did that day?
Well, I did plenty of physical activities. I was sitting there playing music. I was standing up and I was moving around.
Was I playing any music?
No.
Why? I didn't have the endurance to engage into the physical activity.
Man, you say you eat breakfast all the time and you sleep half the day most of the
That's
time.
fine, but breakfast helps me.
Is it physically active to climb into bed? Is your bed that high off the ground?
Number 3, it helps your problem-solving skills and hand-eye coordination. What needs a great amount of hand-eye and or coordination? Niko?
Matt, what are you
playing the guitar?
He wants to tell the story about breakfast? Alright, I've known this guy now 13 years, and he's done one thing to me that I've never forgotten. Matt's mother used to wake up all the time when we stood over. She stopped for a while, but when we first really started hanging out, she would always make breakfast. And I was really tired that day. I mean, I was really tired. And she made a massive load of pancakes. And Matt comes up the steps to wake me up. Oh, breakfast is ready. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to lay down a little longer. I went downstairs, and she told us, there's plenty for you. You can have seconds, thirds even. I went down there, the joint was gone.
To justify myself, I said, Niko, there's pancakes downstairs. He was like, all right, I'll be right down. 30 minutes later, come on, come get these pancakes. All right, and then I warned him. I said, listen, if you don't come down here in 15 minutes, I'm just going to start eating. I'm not even going to think about you. I thought about you for the first 30 minutes, okay? I'm going to give you 15 more minutes. That's 45 minutes altogether. Do the math, people. I gave him 45 minutes altogether to recollect himself, you know, maybe brush his teeth, take a doo-doo. I don't know what he does in the morning, whatever. I gave him that time to prepare himself. I warned him. He thought I was bluffing.
Once again, like I said, I was really tired.
So was I, until my mom
made
pancakes.
I was really tired. She said there was enough for us to have seconds, even thirds if we really wanted. Which means that he was eyeing down a 3-course plate of pancakes.
I ate it. And you know what? It was the best stack of pancakes I ever had. Also, let me tell you something else. It wasn't just pancakes that we had here. We had sausage, we had bacon, we had eggs, omelet, to be specific. I ate all that as well. But I did save him an omelet. I did save him bacon, and I did save him sausage.
A very small amount.
I treated myself
to my pancakes.
To his pancakes. Claim your territory, dog. You should know. We practically grew up together. We kind of lived in the same house for a little bit. You already know. You gotta be there to claim it. If you don't, it's gone.
I thought I was in a safe haven of having to claim
and
food.
You let your guard down, and that's where you messed up, buddy. You messed up. That was a while ago. Who cares about that now? It was years. Older than me and my wife's relationship. Older than your first child. With that note, we're going to have to wrap up. Thank you guys for liking and sharing, taking your time out and watching us. We like to say have a nice day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. We hope you liked it, enjoyed it, a couple laughs. Maybe you and your friends could sit down and explain something that happened just like this to you guys. Please, like, subscribe, leave some comments if you can, and we have another video as well if you want. Just click right here in the, upper, well, it's right for me, but I guess it'll be left. Well, it's the upper right-hand corner here.
And if you want to subscribe, just click right above my finger. Above my finger, right there.
Right here.
Okay, thank you guys. All right.